It seems incredible, doesn't it, that back in March of 1919, a proposal was put to Birmingham City Council to award a grant for some £1,250 to support an orchestra of 70 musicians for an initial period of 5 years. And who would have known back then that 100 years later we'd be celebrating the centenary of the CBSO, an orchestra that has not only carried word of Birmingham right around the world, but has also provided 100 years of enjoyment and, of course, 100 years of economic benefit for the city and the wider region. And back in March of 1919, the people making that decision, although they wouldn't have known it, they were making a fantastic decision for the future of this city.
Today, the CBSO is one of the biggest and most renowned orchestras anywhere in the world. As well as our 90 full-time musicians, we have 4 amateur choirs for adults and young people. We have a youth orchestra, we have our own rehearsal home, the CBSO Centre, and of course we perform around 70 concerts a year here on stage in Symphony Hall, which has the reputation of being one of the best concert halls anywhere in the world.
I think we all know now how important music and arts is and culture to the health and well-being of our citizens. The CBSO plays a particularly important role here in Birmingham, and we're very, very pleased that Birmingham is their home. And I can't finish this without making a huge thanks to the CBSO for all the work it does with children and young people in our city. Hugely important to them to find out about music, to have the opportunity to learn to play an instrument, and to develop their cultural understanding of life in Birmingham.
I think the thing that is so extraordinary and nobody could have possibly foreseen in 1920 was that orchestra, which began with £1,250 guarantee against loss from Birmingham City Council, is now a £10 million charity, appearing all over the world, appearing in all the major concert halls and festivals of the world. And with our centenary celebration on the 5th of September, that will be streamed for free to the whole world through YouTube and Facebook. We've come a long way.
Thank you to the CBSO. You have been great advocates for the city of Birmingham, a century of fantastic entertainment here in the heart of Birmingham, and also a century of taking the word of Birmingham around the world and enhancing the reputation of this fantastic great city.
I want to say thank you to the CBSO for everything that it does, and super congratulations on your centenary year.
So on behalf of everyone at the CBSO, our musicians past, present and future, and our staff and our audiences, I want to say a really big thank you to Birmingham City Council. You were there at the start. It was your vision and generosity back in 1920 that got the orchestra started. Birmingham City Council, you're the top. Thanks.